Matchup, final game of this 3-day stretch at the 90th annual C.E Vail Tournament in La Feria, Texas. It is the Brownsville St. Joe Bloodhounds in the all-white uniforms. They'll be taking on the Harlingen South Hawks. Kevin Arrow, Maya Salas. Here to my left, Maya, championship game. We finally made it, right? 3 days in?
Yes, we did.
So I was talking with Coach Sammy Lucio before the game, in the previous game, that this is the final game. Everyone's tired. Everyone has played the same amount of games. It's the third day. It's a Saturday afternoon. How much of that plays a factor into it being that it's the championship game?
Well, we all know fatigue is going to set in this 3-day tournament. But the best thing is to be able to push through it. This is the final game. This is a championship game. So all you can do right now is give it your all.
And away we go. Harlingen South wins the tip-off. Three-pointer. South comes out firing. Just misses. And a rebound for St. Joe. It'll be Bernie Garza, Jerry Martinez, Martin Tapia, Luigi Cristiano, and Joshua Cisneros in the starting five for Coach Sammy Lucio. And the Bloodhounds, Martinez knows a thing or two about playing against Harlingen South. First 3 years in Los Fresnos, down in 32-6A. Cisneros tosses it up to Martinez, drives through the lane, gets fouled and one. Steven Otragon in the starting five. Ethan Salinas, Dean Batarou, Joel De Jesus, and Luis Rios. And the starting five for Coach Brian Molina's Harlingen South Hawks. South beat La Jolla last night in a rematch from last year's by-district round to punch their ticket here to the finals. And not Harlingen South, but St. Joe beat Weslaco to secure their spot in this afternoon's championship match. Tapia just about lost the handle, got it back out to Martinez, kicks it out to Cristiano. Passes to Tapia for three. Rebounded by Rios. Hawks in the all-black uniforms. Kick it out to Batarou. He spots up a three. Cristiano with a rebound. Back out to Garza, over to Tapia. Martinez guarded by Ethan Salinas. Pass up to Cristiano, top of the key. Hands it off to Martinez, and there's a foul. Garza will inbound. They're actually going to switch the call there. Did you catch that? Well, they're going to reverse the call. That's going to be South ball. St. Joe is getting ready to inbound, but instead it'll be Hawk basketball. Salinas gets it out to the corner to Rios. Batarou takes it. Slow start for South from the floor. Back comes Martinez. Out to Cristiano. Rebounded by South. Back they come, Otragon pushing it, crossing midcourt. Martinez guarding him at the volleyball line. Tapia comes down with a rebound, passes it out to Cisneros. Just a 3-0 St. Joe lead. Cristiano, nice cut inside to Garza. Can't get that layup to sink. Salinas kicks it out. South still hasn't gotten on the board just yet. Martinez tracked that one down. 5.5 to go here in the first. Rios will inbound. Batteru, hop step, strong move inside. Puts South on the board. Tapia to Cristiano, back out to Cisneros. Cisneros trying to find a lane, gets it out to Martinez. Martinez drives, can't get the layup. Saved, Garza for three, hits it. Bernie Garza drills the three, and it's a 6-2 St. Joe lead. Back out to Ethan Salinas, out to Batteru. Cisneros now trying to push it. (6-2) St. Joe with the lead, and Cisneros will go to the free throw line. So with these two teams, coaches were talking about how in tournaments they don't necessarily have time to prepare for their opponent, but these two teams can kind of been watching each other from the stands. Do you feel that this is a point where these teams are just trying to maybe feel each other out, see what they're trying to do, or what's the strategy going into it?
I feel like mostly when it comes to tournaments, that the first quarter is always a quarter where it's a feel out. Yes, you don't get to prepare as much for the team, but in my opinion, the first quarter would always be the fill-out quarter to see what they run, what defense they're gonna play, and all that.
Yeah, because we're day 3, and St. Joe's played when Harlingen South has it, and if the coaches, the coaches look ahead to say, okay, if we win this one, we'll go here. If they win here, they'll go there. So
yes.
Some of these coaches just kind of stay behind, and they'll keep tabs.
Yes.
So Martinez takes it up. They're going to count it?
No, they're going to call it on the floor.
Garza works around, kicks it out to Cisneros. Drives down the baseline. Good move. And it's a 9-2 St. Joe lead. Isaiah Cantu checks into the game for Harlingen South. Jose Noriega also comes in for the Hawks. Martinez again guarded by Salinas. Takes a step back, 3 minutes, spots up a deep three. Jerry hits it from downtown, and it's a 12-2 Hawk lead. Took a little while, but St. Joe's starting to feel it from the floor. South trying to answer, can't hit the three. In and out of the rim. Cristiano out to Tapia. Garza takes it out, kicks it out to Cristiano. With the right hand, can't get it to go. Cristiano just missed a layup there. South. Salinas driving, kicks it out. Gets it to Cantu, loose ball. Salinas back with it in the corner, guarded by Garza. They're gonna kick it back out to Noriega. Cantu takes it. South bidding for their first three, they get it. Substitutions coming in for both South and St. Joe. Nick Jackson will inbound it. Nickmar Trevino also coming in. South's going to try and build on that last bucket. Off to a slow start here in the opening quarter. How frustrating is that as a shooter? The ball goes in and out of the rim, in and out of the rim. Just can't get that lucky roll.
It's always frustrating. When you think it's a good shot and then you see it rattle out of the rim, it's kind of a bummer.
Odregon will inbound, gets it in. Maldonado checks in. That's Dylan Maldonado, a junior, wearing the number 4 into the game for Harlingen South. 12-5 score. South can't find the 3 ball. They get the and 1. Luis Rios could give the spark Harlingen South needs. And he does. Final minute of the first quarter. Martinez taking it up for St. Joe in the all-white. South in the black uniforms with the orange trim. Martinez stops from the volleyball line, in and out. Just about had a deep 3. A bucket here from South would give them momentum heading into the second quarter. Make it a 1-possession game. After trailing by 10. 6-0 run from the Hawks. There it is. Make that an 8-0 run from Harlingen South. St. Joe's gonna have to hurry. Jerry sees the clock, he puts it up, just missed. South Omaya found their groove towards that end of the first quarter.
Yes, they did. They came up with good defensive stops.
So we are going to head to the second. St. Joe leads by 2 in the 90th annual championship game here at the C.E Vail.
Service is attitude. How far are we willing to go to service our community, our dealership here at Fruya, and you? Sky's the limit.
We're the Red Texans, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
We envision that San Perlita ISD will help our students acquire the necessary knowledge, communication, and problem-solving skills through a variety of educational and social experiences to become productive citizens in our global society. Be a part of the change to help create a community where we guide each other to our unlimited potential.
Welcome back as we start the second quarter. Kevin Aro, Maya Salas. South comes out firing. They hit the 3. And what do you know? The Hawks have their first lead of the afternoon. (11-0) run for Harlingen South. They trailed this one 12-2 right out of the gate. Martinez can't get it to go. Cristiano with the offensive board kicks it out. Jerry steps back. Guarded by Otregon. They kick it out to Tapia. That's the travel. 11-0 run for these Hawks. Salinas swings it out to De Jesus. Salinas gets it to Batarou inside in the paint. Martinez knocked that one away. It's going to stay with South. Otregon gets it out to Batarou. Wide pass. He's got to chase it down and saves it. Pass across to Salinas for three. Offensive board. Count it. .13-0 run, Maya. That's impressive considering it was 12-2 early on.
Yeah, South is coming out strong in this quarter. And with this pace that they had, they need to keep it up because the momentum is on their side as of right now.
Martinez gets his own rebound. And the South run is over. But they still have the momentum and the hot hand. And a three ball from St. Joe, and the lead is 2. Martinez and Otregon fighting for the ball. Coach Brian Molina wants a timeout. Back and forth we go. St. Joe leads by 2 on Rio Sports Live.
Sports Live.
There is a feeling you get when you walk onto a campus.
A sense of love, compassion, and dedication.
An environment that inspires each of our HCISD family members
to do their best and to be their best.
We ground our education on strong character, and together, we will always persist towards the future.
We are a district of choice.
A district of innovation.
And a district of excellence.
We are HCISD.
Welcome back. After the timeout from South, Bloodhounds lead is 2. Championship matchup between St. Joe and Harlingen South. 32 teams entering tournament play Thursday morning. The last 2 teams standing. Martinez falls short. Tapia with a board. Second chance points for the Bloodhounds. 19-15 the score. Bloodhounds shook off that rust here in the second quarter. South answered with an 11-0 run, took the lead for a moment in the second quarter. St. Joe able to answer back. Now Batarou driving, splits through Cristiano. Nice move from Dean Batarou. Tapia now coming back. Passes inside of Cristiano. Cisneros, he's been quiet. Haven't said his name much. Cristiano out to Martinez. He's got Garza open in the corner. Martinez trying to work around the screen. Drives it in with the right hand. Cisneros swings it out to Tapia. Tapia gets it out to Garza. He stops, pops a three. Batarou with a rebound. Batarou kicks it out. Three-pointer on the way. Count it. Left hook, right hook. Left hook from these two teams in this second quarter. South regains the lead. 3.5 left in the first half. Cristiano trying to answer, airballed it. Tapia tries to save it, gets it into the hands of the Hawks. Back they come. De Jesus hands it up to Salinas. Kicks it out to Batarou, and they're going to reset. Batarou trying to find a lane, moves in. Off the glass, Dean Batarou. 22-19 Hawks. Martinez to Cristiano, hands it off to Cisneros. Hop step, can't get it to go, rebounded by Badarou. Badarou again, driving through the lane, strong move, can't get it to go, but a whistle. Maya, you saw Dean go on the replay here. You saw how many plays he made in the paint yesterday, and there's just another great move from Badarou. And right now, it's almost as if there's no South. It seems as if St. Joe doesn't have an answer.
I don't know if you noticed, but St. Joe has changed their defense 3 times this first half. They went from a 2-3 zone to a 1-3-1 zone, and now they're man. In my opinion, I think they need to go back to a 2-3 zone because that's where they were able to stop South a lot more compared to these last 2 defensive strategies.
So the lead is 2, and Badarou blossoming this year as a senior. Had an injury earlier this year, was healthy in time for basketball season. He slimmed down as well, and he's off to a good start for his senior campaign. South leads by 2, going from right to left. First half, Kevinaro, Maya Salas, in the championship match between the Hawks and the Bloodhounds. Gonna swing it out to Badarou, quick step, can't get it. Cisneros to the board, gets it out to Tapia, back out to Martinez. Martinez guarded by Otregon, working around the screen from Cristiano, splits the defense, gets fouled. It looks like Dean was wanting a jump ball. What'd you see there?
That call was kind of iffy. In my opinion, it did look like a jump ball, but the ref says otherwise.
And Coach Brian Molina down here getting an explanation there. Coach Brian Molina, a defensive-minded guy who knows a thing or two about dialing up some defenses. So far, just 21 points from this Bloodhound squad. Cisneros tip to the inbound. St. Joe now coming with a press. Otregon's going to kick it out to Badarou. He's going to swing it out to the corner. De Jesus had a shot. Almost got a backcourt. Intercepted by Martinez. Can't get the layup. Tapia there to get it. St. Joe leads by 1. Three-pointer on the way, just off the mark. Martinez comes down with the rebound. Rios had a wide open look, couldn't sink it. Back comes Jerry, stops, he fires up a 3. Gets his own rebound in the corner. He's got Cristiano, kicks it out to him on a no-look pass. Tapia, Garza for 3. That one's well short. Martinez fighting for the board. Badarou comes up with the loose ball. Badarou drives through the lane. Can't get it. Offensive foul. You've taken some charges in your time.
Yes, I have.
How much does that fire up a bench?
It fires up the bench a lot because you can gain momentum from just that one play.
It's a thing that I've seen over these last few years. Someone will take a charge and the whole bench gets fired up. So right now it's a 1-point St. Joe lead with 58 seconds left here in the first half. They're at the 90th C.E Vail Tournament Championship. Right now, what's the conversation with Sammy Lucio and his squad? Offensively for St. Joe.
Offensively, in my opinion, I think they should be more patient with the ball and try to set up their offense. Because right now it looks like they're rushing a little bit of their shots.
And Cisneros, who hasn't scored yet, going into the quarter, Martinez led the offense for St. Joe with 6 points. Cisneros has had a tremendous tournament and an incredible year. So for us to say his name just a few times says a lot to what South's doing defensively.
I think South's defense is, I think they're doing a pretty good job defensively. They're playing a high man-to-man defense because they know St. Joe's a shooting team. But the problem that they can run into is that if they leave some of their shooters just with a little bit of space, St. Joe would shoot it.
Martinez with it. Works around Cisneros, calling for the ball. Jerry back with it. Deep three. Coach Sammy Lucio a little frustrated down there on the St. Joe bench. Isaiah Cantu will come in for Harlingen South. Cantu with it. 24 seconds, clock ticking away here in the first half. And a 1-point St. Joe lead. Holding for the last shot, right?
Yes.
Goes back to our shot clock conversation yesterday. South trying to take the lead at the buzzer. Three-pointer off the mark. Tapia with it. Trying to get rid of it. Cristiano puts it up, not going to count. Halftime here at the 90th annual C.E Vail Tournament Championship. Maya, we got a good one. St. Joe leads Harlingen South 23-22. Just before we go to break, any thoughts on the way this first half went down?
A bunch of defensive stuff for South, and that's what's...
Harlingen South trailing by 1. So just recapping the first half between St. Joe and Harlingen South. Any thoughts?
I just think St. Joe needs to be a little bit more patient on their offense because right now they're not taking very good shots, deep threes, to where they just need to set up their offense and find the open man.
All right, we're going to step aside for a quick commercial break. We're going to come back with first half highlights and more on Real Sports Live.
We are Edinburgh Villa, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
We are La Villa, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Uniforms, etc., you're going to find the opportunity to purchase the best high-quality scrubs. Soon after I learned about how the EDC was helping out the community, and so I did meet with Ms. Castillo. She made it very easy, very friendly, and she walked me every step of the way. I couldn't have done it without their help.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
I love what I do. I really
love what
do.
I'm doing. I love children.
One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Rio Sports Live is the Concession Stand. Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past? First pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
We are La Villa, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Whether you're visiting or vacationing at South Padre Island, be sure to book your...
Plan your escape. Beach, bay, or both. Sunrises and sunsets daily. So why wait? SoPadre.com.
Hawks pushing it up across midcourt. Three-pointer, deep, buries it. All in the starting five for Port Isabel, along with Josue Navarro. Back-to-back threes from Harlingen South. Jumper, deep two, buries it. Dylan Maldonado comes off the bench, hits the two. There's 2 minutes left. Turn around.
Plan your escape. Beach, bay, or both. Sunrises and sunsets daily. So why wait? SoPadre.com.
First 3 years in Los Fresnos, down in 32-6A Cisneros. Tosses it up to Martinez, drives through the lane, gets fouled and one. Batteroo, hop step, strong move inside. Puts South on the board. Can't get the layup. Saved, Garza for three, hits it. Bernie Garza drills. Garza works around, kicks it out to Cisneros. Drives down the baseline. Good move. And it's a 9-2 St. Joe. Martinez again guarded by Salinas. Takes a step back, 3 minutes. Spots up a deep three. Jerry hits it from downtown. And it's a 12-2 Hawk lead. Loose ball, Salinas back with it in the corner, guarded by Garza. They're gonna kick it back out to Noriega. Cantu takes it. South bidding for their first three, they get it. South can't find the three ball. They get the and one. .6-0 run from the Hawks. There it is. Make that an 8-0. Gets it out to Batteroo. Wide pass. He's got to chase it down and saves it. Pass across to Salinas for three. Offensive board. Count it.
In this quarter. And with this pace that they had, they need to keep it up because the momentum is on their side as of right now.
Martinez gets his own rebound. And a three ball from St. Joe, and the lead is 2. 32 teams entering tournament play Thursday morning. The last 2 teams standing. Martinez falls short. Tapia with the board. Second chance point. South answered with an 11-0 run. Took the lead for a moment in the second quarter. St. Joe able to answer back. Now Batteroo driving, splits through Cristiano. Nice move from Dean Batteroo. Out to Garza. He stops, pops a three. Batteroo with a rebound. Batteroo kicks it out. Three-pointer on the way. Count it. Left hook, right hook. Batteroo trying to find a lane, moves in. Off the glass, Dean Batteroo. Pulling it out to the corner. De Jesus had a shot, almost got a backcourt, intercepted by Martinez. Can't get the layup, Tapia there to get it. St. Joe leads by 1.
and your escape? Beach, bay, or both? Sun rises and sun sets daily. So why wait? SoPadre.com.
Locally owned for over 40 years. Trusted, reliable for condo and beach house rentals. Call and visit the website today. Island Services.
We are the Harlingen Cardinals, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Hi, I'm Rolo Rodriguez, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation for building some of the finest agents in the industry. I help to manage that process from day one. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business, then I would like to show you how I can help.
We're Los Redcoats Volleyball, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Aquí, en la Universidad de Texas A&M Kingsville, somos una familia. Nosotros nos apoyamos. Trabajamos juntos. Crecemos juntos. Triunfamos juntos. Nos inspiramos los unos a los otros para convertirnos en las grandes mentes del futuro. Estamos aquí para asegurarnos que tú triunfes. Aplica hoy para empezar. Es tu momento.
Welcome back. Start of the second half. We got a good one lined up. 2 quarters left. 32 teams entering tournament play. One of these teams will walk away the winners. South gets it started with a bucket. It's a 1-point lead. So Martinez with 11 points. Luis Rios also with 11 points. Those two guys leading the offensive attack, 11 points each. One-point lead for St. Joe, or South, excuse me. Batarou kicks it out, 3-pointer. Off the mark, Martinez gets it out to Cisneros. Batarou comes flying in and picks off that pass. Batarou swings it out to Maldonado. Batarou back with it. Tapia picks up the loose ball. Martinez for 3, can't get it to go. Otregon gets it out to Maldonado. Luis Rios passes it inside under the paint to Batarou, can't get it. There's your jump ball.
There it is.
Tapia out to Martinez. As well as these offensive played throughout the tournament, Maya, are you a little surprised that it's only 24-23, or were you expecting more offense?
I was expecting a little more offense, but I was also expecting this to be a very close game because these two teams have played extremely well in this tournament, or from what I've seen so far.
South took down La Jolla last night pretty decisively, and St. Joe eliminated Weslaco, also in convincing fashion. Otregon guarded by Martinez, driving with the left hand, fires from the elbow, sinks it. Back comes Jerry. Out to Cristiano. It was his birthday yesterday, they just told me. Rebounded by Cisneros, can't get it to go. So it was Luigi Cristiano's birthday yesterday. Also, Harlingen coach Ashley Monsivais. They share the same birthday. Two names in the RGV basketball community. Martinez rattles it home. He's going to throw it away. It's a turnover. Cisneros out to Martinez, moves to his right. To Cristiano, trying to direct the traffic, gets it out to Tapia. Top of the key, back out to Cisneros, throws it away. Miscommunication there, right? Looked like Bernie was trying to go down the baseline.
Yeah, it looks like he was trying to cut to the basket.
The lead is back to 3. Swings it across to Garza. Well off on the three-pointer. South with the rebound. And a foul. Batarou kicks it out, clanks off the back of the rim. Martinez comes down with a board. 3:49. Martinez to the hole, gets it to go. A lot of these baskets that are made, they're pretty hard earned. Nothing's coming easy for either of these teams. Maldonado with it, makes a move, drives, splits the double team. Dylan Maldonado with a nice move. Jerry ties it up. Martinez comes up with the steal through the lane. Layup no good. Cisneros with the offensive board and the putback. And Joshua Cisneros gets his first bucket of the afternoon. Yep, we're gonna need some house cleaning. Well, you mentioned fatigue. We're what, in December? You should be in basketball shape by now, right?
Yes, you should.
If you're a multi-sport athlete. Oh boy. We're gonna step aside, take a break. You're watching Real Sports Live.
You're watching Real Sports Live.
Forever Memories Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for a fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
The Brownsville Independent School District continues to provide a safe environment for enriching education. From pre-K-3 to early college high school, the award-winning district has advanced its legacy in curriculum, athletics, and fine arts. Teachers are driving the frontier of technology, bringing industry to the classroom. On and off the field, Brownsville ISD students engage in the experiences that make them college and career ready. Brownsville Independent School District, the best choice.
When excellence in academics meets discovery on the court, in the arts, with institutions of higher education and beyond, we are the future leaders, and our success starts now. La Villa ISD, Cardinal Pride.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
And look for your motors, we're moving forward. Same great service, same great people, same great cars and trucks, and these great white events. Our vision is crystal clear. Look for your motors. We're on the move.
We're the Lady Cougars and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Plan your escape. Beach, bay, or both. Sunrises and sunsets daily. Memories made all day. Live music and great food round out your visit. So why wait? SoPadre.com.
We are the Harlingen Lady Cardinals and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Here at Texas A&M University, Kingsville, we are a family. We support each other through thick and thin. We work together, grow together, excel together. We inspire each other to become the great minds of the future. We are here to ensure you succeed. Apply today to get started. This is your time.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
I love what I do. I
really
love what
do.
I'm
doing. I love children. One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
We're the Harlingen South Lady Hawks and you're watching Real Sports Live. Hawks up!
All right, welcome back. So we mentioned fatigue was a bit of a factor. This is day 3 of the tournament. Harlingen South was in Laredo last week, so they've been quite busy. Tuesday they were in McAllen. St. Joe was at the BISD tournament last weekend. They wound up winning that one in the championship match against Brownsville Pace. So, Maya, last year we saw this basketball season really cut short because of COVID. There were no tournaments. There were limited games with non-district play. And we saw that in district play with these kids and these athletes not being able to have those extra games.
Yeah.
Now that we're in a full slate of games, we're seeing, South is going to get ready for their 3rd tournament next week at the City of Palms. So guesstimate 20 games in, more or less?
More or less.
Right around where you should be. How much or what's the importance of having all these tournaments for these teams?
I think the importance is to get prepared for district. You want to be able to prepare for district with how you play and who you play during these tournaments. But it's also just to get better.
And, there's a lot of chemistry that goes in it, with a guy like Jerry, first year with the team. There's a lot of things, a lot of kinks they're trying to work out. South has, somewhat of a new roster. They're trying to work things out. And that's what these coaches like to do with these tournaments. They like to figure out these little kinks and work on some things. That way when they get to district play, they kind of have a feel for which direction they're going to go, right?
Yes.
So some more house cleaning being done here. Bert Ruiz here to my right. Jammer Ruiz, Andrew Cordero, myself, Maya, Ruben, Rudy. Got a full crew throughout the morning with the first game, Rio Hondo and Ed Calchelsa. Rio Hondo snuck away and won that one. Hadn't seen Coach Lalo Rios in some time. It was good to watch his squad. And, of course, Rick Trevino, first-year coach at McAllen Memorial. Not too shabby, I say, the Mustangs. And we saw Port Isabel. Yesterday and today, they fell to McAllen Memorial in the game prior to this one. And then we have St. Joe and Harlingen South. So while we have some time here, my best memory, put you on the spot again, best memory here in this gym on the basketball court.
I would say on the basketball court would probably be against when we played Port Isabel. It's a memory that I will cherish forever because we were down by 10 plus points going into the half. We had a big third quarter, and excuse me. And it happened that in the third quarter was our best quarter. We made a bunch of defensive stops. We were able to be in control. We set our offense correctly, but the best moment out of that third quarter was the final seconds because we were able to shut down their offense. Kayla Lowe, who was my teammate at the time, was able to get a steal. I ran down the court. She passed it to me, was able to make a buzzer beater, and pulled within one.
Hardest gym you had to play in? What was that one gym where you're just like, ugh, we got to go here. It's a tough place.
I would say it would always be during playoffs in Bishop.
Bishop, okay.
Bishop.
It's a tough environment. There are places like that where, I mean, I know Harlingen South, during volleyball season, their home crowd, their student section is loud.
Yes.
Does that really play a factor for most guys? Or like, ignore the student section, or is it a point where like, yeah, it does get kind of loud?
It does get kind of loud, but I think most athletes are very good at tuning them out, so that way they can be able to focus on the game alone instead of just focusing on the fans and them like losing control of their play.
Right. They're able to kind of just block everything out
they're able
and
to keep their cool, not to let it loose.
Yeah. Because we know there are some gyms that can get really loud. And I know South is one of them in basketball season, and particularly in volleyball.
I'm loving how Coach Molina just made his bench go up there and help clean the floor, dry it up.
All right, good sportsmanship. Coach Leroy Sanchez, assistant coach at Harlingen High. He's here in attendance. Shout out to him and Ryan Sanchez. All right, and away we go. 2:56 left here in the third. Otregon guarded by Martinez. That's been the matchup all afternoon long, just crossing midcourt. Deep three, no good. Shot from the volleyball line. We've seen that quite often throughout this tournament with some of these shooters. Martinez spots up a three. Gets his own board. Garza, layup to Martinez. St. Joe with a 4-point lead. Two minutes left in the third. Nick Jackson in the game, gets it out to Martinez. Passes it inside to Cristiano, guarded by Bataru, two of the big men on the roster. Kicks it out, Garza steps, spots up a three, hits it. And the lead is 7. Here comes the press from St. Joe. Martinez had a handle on it. Kicks it out to Bataru. Bataru swings it out. South trying to answer, can't get it. Cristiano with the board, out to Martinez. St. Joe's lead is 7. Martinez through the lane. That shot's blocked by Otregon. Good defensive play by Steven Otregon, and he comes up with a block on Martinez. And it will be Harlingen South ball. Ethan Salinas will inbound. Martinez came flying in, bounced past to Cisneros, and one. There's the instant replay there on that play. Can't complete the three-point play. Batteroo with the board. They're going to call that foul on Jerry. Right here in front of the south bench. Going. Nearly had that one picked away. Martinez winds up coming up top with it. Cisneros somehow came down with the ball, lays it in. And just like that, Maya, it's an 11-point game.
Yes, I'm loving the pressure that St. Joe is giving South, especially on this press. This press is a 1-2-1-1. And the ideal purpose of this 1-2-1-1 is that you want to invite them to the corners and trap them, and the rest are going to be playing the passing lanes. And as you saw a couple of times, they were able to get steals by playing the passing lanes.
41-30. Now South, Coach Brian Molina will now need a counter with a chest move of his own. Batteroo in the paint, can't get it to go. Jackson with the board, out to Cisneros. St. Joe can hold for the last shot. That move that Batteroo just made in the paint, that was money in the first half. Cisneros drives through, gets it to go. Josh Cisneros, Maya, has been the X factor all tournament long. He woke up here in the third period. St. Joe leads by 13 on Rio Sports Live.
Our dealership here for you, and you, sky's the limit.
We're the Ray Texans, and you're watching Rio Sports Live.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
Leader ISD will help our students acquire the necessary knowledge, communication, and problem-solving skills through a variety of educational and social experiences to become productive citizens in our global society. Be a part of the change to help create a community where we guide each other to our unlimited potential.
We are Santa Rosa, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Welcome back. So Josh Cisneros, quiet in the first half, 12 second half points. That's helped make the difference here in a 13-point St. Joe lead. South working with an entire quarter to work with and a turnover. Cristiano out to Martinez. Martinez gets his own rebound, got the lucky hop. So for a player, you know, Maya, you've seen St. Joe a few times. You've seen the motor that Cisneros has. And like I'd mentioned before the quarter ended, that he is their X factor. Quiet throughout the entire ball game, has a 12-point second half. For a guy that's your engine, just how big is that for him to step up in the second half?
Oh, it's huge. Because if you know he's one of those that can contribute so much to the team and he's gone cold, then that could be a downside to it. But since he started lighting it up in the third quarter, it's been a big difference for this St. Joe team.
We've seen Cisneros put up 30-plus, 25-plus. Put up 34 against San Perlita a few weeks ago. Cristiano, strong move. That's where it pays to be a football player, Big Lou, as they call him on campus, Luigi Cristiano. Showing off the beef there. 1, 2. Good non-call.
That's a good non-call.
I mean, just guys just being knocked around like bowling pins. But real quick, speaking of hot shooters, Eli Terry scored 61 yesterday. He scored 61. Today, he turns around and drops 70. 70. I mean, when I talk to these shooters that have really good games, and maybe you can answer this, but I always say, you know, you shot really well today. When was it that you knew you were on? Was it in pregame? Was it when you woke up and had your cereal? Was it after you made the first shot? And get a little bit of a different answer. Some shooters will just be like, I just knew I had it. Coming into the gym, I just felt it. I just knew I had it today.
In my opinion, if I know I'm having a good time shooting during pregame, that's when I know I'll be on my game for the night. But if I start feeling it in the first quarter, then that's how you know it was my day. It was my good shooting day.
But to score 70, 18 3-pointers.
Then that just shows that he was confident in his shooting that day.
And he scored 61 the day before. My goodness. Luigi Cristiano with another strong move. And at this point right now, Maya St. Joe is just flexing. They get it out to Garza. Drives through the lane, strong move, can't get it to go. Here's that last move from Cristiano. .540 left in this one. So the Cisneros factor stepping up big, and you had mentioned St. Joe turning up that press, 2 key points in this second half. What was that, a 1-and-1?
Yes, one-on-one situation.
Batteroo sinks them both. Five and a half to go, 49-32. Martinez taking his time, drives through, counted in the foul. And it is a 19-point St. Joe lead, and their biggest lead of the afternoon. Martinez completes the 3-point play. The lead is 20. Batteroo back with it. How about that move?
That was a nice Euro step.
So Tapia will inbound. Jackson and Garza check in for St. Joe. St. Joe inbounds. Garza with it out to Martinez. 52-34. The Lucio Bowl will be Tuesday. That is Sammy Lucio will be hosting his brother Fermin Lucio. St. Joe has a date with Brownsville Hannah Tuesday at home. We'll be out there for that one. Salinas hits the three. Brian Molina wants a timeout. When we come back, 4:16 left in this one on Rio Sports Live.
There is a feeling you get when you walk onto a campus.
A sense of love, compassion, and dedication.
An environment that inspires each of our HCISD family members
to do their best and to be their best.
We ground our education on strong character, and together, we will always persist towards the future.
We are a district of choice.
A district of innovation.
And a district of excellence.
We are HCISD.
We are Edinburgh Villa and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
We are La Vida.
Martin Tapia is on the score sheet. Maldonado with it. Bounce pass, shot from the elbow, sinks it. Cisneros to Cristiano. Can't sink it. Rebound south. Luigi Cristiano signaling St. Joe ball. Tapia out to Martinez. Long court pass to the corner to Bernie. Bounce pass out to Cristiano. Back into Cisneros. Has Tapia. Kicks it to him. Tapia goes up and gets hacked. Misses the first. He makes the second. Galindo with the inbound. St. Joe still pressing. Swings it out, shot off the side of the rim. Cisneros with the ball. 3 minutes to go. Out to Martinez. Martinez kicks it out to Garza for three. Rebounded by Galindo, taking it coast to coast. Stops, pops, can't get it to go. Tapia with a rebound. Gets it out to Cristiano. Gets it back up top to Cisneros. Martinez kicks it out to Cristiano, back into the hands of Jerry. Pass inside. St. Joe just going to play keep away, try and put a bow on this one. That ball knocked away. Galindo got it out to Yassi. Rios has that pass picked off. Cristiano is going to get it to Martinez. That one's tipped. St. Joe just playing keep away, trying to milk this clock. And this is where our conversation comes in about the shot clock.
Yes. Because the difference with the shot clock is it changes your offensive strategies, it changes your defensive strategies. So I think Texas does need a shot clock, but then again, who knows?
The lead is 20. Isaiah Cantu will come in. Othragon will check out. Jared Rivera will come into the game for the Hawks. So a lot of basketball coming at you, Maya. On a different perspective, you're still currently a player, but now you're seeing it through the eyes of an announcer. And just first 2 days, what'd you think so far?
I've enjoyed it, considering that, yes, I'm a bit nervous, nerve-wracking for me because most people know I don't talk much. I'm very shy and quiet.
Go ahead.
No, but it's been very fun doing this. It's a new experience for me, and I enjoy it.
Cincinnati's back with it. Yeah, you have a mind for basketball is a thing. And when I talked to your dad last week, that was the first thing I said. I said, she knows more basketball than I ever will already. I can tell you that. So I was like, send her down. And I'd tell the same thing to Rudy. I like the sport. I enjoy covering it. St. Joe, Maya's going to win the 90th annual C.E Vail Tournament Championship. St. Joe fans on their feet. They love it. Sammy Lucio and the Bloodhounds, for a second straight weekend, are named tournament champions. As this one is just winding down, good sportsmanship. That's a final. Brownsville St. Joe 59, Harlingen South 41. As we'll be on here for a brief moment on our post-game show. So St. Joe, Maya led by Jerry Martinez with 23 points, 7 for Martin Tapia, 10 for Bernie Garza, 4 for Luigi Cristiano, 12 for Josh Cincinnati's. So I think the glaring thing here is that those 12 from Josh, and he had that 2, 4, 6. He had 8 points in that third quarter.
Yes. I think that was a momentum factor for this St. Joe team, for him on offense and as a whole. But what also helped this St. Joe team was that they came out aggressive in the second half and started pressing South, to where they started causing Harlingen South to make turnovers. And off of those turnovers, they also converted on some of them.
Yeah, that third quarter for Cincinnati's really helped turn it around for St. Joe. And, Jerry got his 23, and then Bataru and Maldonado each scored 10 for Harlingen South. But, this is a very good St. Joe team, and, the fact that Cincinnati's didn't have his best game, but St. Joe still won the way they did, speaks to the depth.
Yes, it does. Like, these past 2 games that I've seen St. Joe play, I am impressed on how they play.
So Brownsville St. Joe, the tournament champions, 32 teams coming into Thursday morning. It was great to have the Vail back after last year not having it because of COVID. So having the Vail back in the 90th annual, hopefully we'll be around for the 100th. That'll be fun. Overall thoughts, Maya, on your La Feria product, just having the Vail back and having the Wiseman back, just what it means.
It means a lot, I think, to not just as the La Feria staff, the coaching staff, but also the community, because it helps us all get together and become like a family again.
Definitely a fun tournament. So that wraps up our coverage. 1, 2, 3 days of coverage in the front gym and in the back gym. Ruben Rodriguez, Jammer Ruiz, Bert Ruiz, myself, Joe Bowling, Rudy Zamaripa Jr., and Maya Salas joining us yesterday and today. Just wraps up our coverage. So any final thoughts?
No, I had fun here.
All right, get ready for more basketball. So the final score, St. Joe wins the 90th annual C.E Vail Championship, 59-41 against Harlingen South. On behalf of myself, Kevin Haro, and everyone at Real Sports Live, saying so long.